Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Singing Time with Miss Lacey. Today you can choose to either use body percussion or you can choose to use any kind of percussive sticks. So you can use sticks from your yard, you can use drumsticks made out of kitchen utensils. I've seen some of you guys use some pretty inventive things. So you can go grab those items right now. Your yard is anything like my yard, I bet you have a lot of little critters crawling around. Now the other day I saw the most peculiar little guy, and you know what? He was just squirming around and he looked up at me and he just said, help me find my leg. And I was like, what? First of all, you're talking to me. Second of all, help you find your what? And as I listened further, I heard him tell me a little story. Right now, I'm gonna tell you about this story that happened with this little guy, and I wonder if you can tell me what kind of critter I found crawling on the ground. Said a thousand-legged worm as he gave a little squirm, has anybody seen a leg of mine? For if it can't be found, then I'll have to hop around on the other 999. A critter that has 999 legs and he's missing one? What could that be? Hop around on the other 999. For if he can't be found, then I'll have to hop around on the other 999. Can we help him find his leg? Now, this song that you just heard, which was telling a story, can also be made into a chant. And some of my fifth graders might have remembered doing this before, but I think it's fun enough to bring back. All right, so this is how our chant goes. Repeat after me. Said a thousand-legged worm as he gave a little squirm. Has anybody seen a leg of mine? For if it can't be found, then I'll have to hop around on the other 999. Good job repeating that after me. Now we're going to do something cool with our hands, or if you have decided to use rhythm sticks of any kind, you can use that for this part too. And we're going to go like this. Now repeat after me again. Said a thousand-legged worm as he gave a little squirm. Has anybody seen the leg of mine? For if it can't be found, then I'll have to hop around on the other 999. Now, if you're following along with me, what you just did, you didn't pat a steady beat, because a steady beat would have sounded like this. Said a thousand-legged worm as he gave a little squirm. You didn't do that. You actually patted the rhythm of the words. Our words are very, very melodic. Not melodic, I'm sorry. Our words are very, very rhythmic. And so you actually patted the rhythm of the words. Just like I would say, Miss Lacey, you did thousand-legged. All right, so let's try that again and see if you can do it with me this time. Said a thousand-legged worm as he gave a little squirm. Has anybody seen a leg of mine? For if it can't be found, then I'll have to hop around on the other 999. Good job! Now I encourage you to repeat that last step as many times as it takes for you to be able to do it along with me, because that's going to help you do this next step. This time, we all know, if you've been in my class, we love to whisper and we love to do our percussion at the same time. So this time we're going to whisper the words while saying the words, while beating out the words, the rhythm of the words on our hands. Here we go. Good job, you're getting better. Now this last time, we also love to audiate in my class, right? What does audiate mean? It means to think music in your head. All right, so this time we are going to still do our body percussion or your percussion on your instruments, and we are going to add in the words in our head, but not say it in our from our mouth. Here we go. Now that we're able to do it without saying the words out loud, you can kind of experiment with what body percussion you would like to use. I use clapping, but what other kind of body percussion can we use? We have patting on our legs. You can stomp on the ground. You can even use your cheeks. You can use your head. You could even try this with a sibling or a parent and being experimental. Now, something that's really cool about what you just did is that you took something that was first a song, then you took the song lyrics, you realize that it's kind of like a poem, and then you realize that poems can also be chanted to sound very musical. And you took that musical way of saying those lyrics, and you just patted the rhythm to the words. And whenever you do that, you can eventually take away the words and you can still have the rhythm of the actual chant that you were doing. You can do this with any song, anywhere. And so what I would love to just hear is if you find a song or you find a poem that you really like, can you show me your body percussion that you've done with this? I would love to see it. As we finish up today, let's sing our song one more time. I think you'll know the words by now, and I'd love it if you could also get active at the end of this song. Here we go. Said a thousand-legged worm as you gave a little squirm, has anybody seen a leg of mine? For if it can't be found, then I'll have to hop around on the other 999. Hop around, hop around, hop around on the other 999. For if it can't be found, then I'll have to hop around on the other 999. Now I sure am curious if he ever did find his leg. I didn't hear much more from him after that, but if you ever find a little leg lying around, you might know who it belongs to. Thank you so much for joining me this week for Singing Time with Miss Lacey. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'd love to hear your feedback. I love to see videos, and I love to just be said, hello, Miss Lacey. I love it. As a reminder, if you missed any videos and you want to go back and look at them, you can just go back on YouTube and you can just type in Singing Time with Miss Lacey, and most of them show up. So I look forward to seeing you next week, and I hope that you have a great